East African history, the Kikuyu Society. The Kikuyu Society. Origins. These were Bantu-speaking people under the Eastern Bantu group. They are also known as the Highland Bantu. They first settled in areas around Kenyan highlands near Nairi, Kaimbu and Fort Hall. Their origin is based on myths and legends. Kikuyu traditions claim that their godmember had 3 sons, i.e. Kikuyu, Kamba and Mosai. He asked them to choose between a bow, a digging stick, and a spear. Kikuyu fell for a digging stick, Kamba for a bow, and Mosai for a spear. Kikuyu and his wife Mumbai had 9 daughters. It is these 9 daughters who gave rise to the present 9 Kikuyu clans. The structure of the Kikuyu Society. Political organization. The Kikuyu had a decentralized system of administration. Their political system was based on clans with each handling its own affairs. Each clan was made up of age groups called Rika. These were further subdivided into age sets, each having its own name marking a particular event. The Kikuyu had an army and the commander represented them on council of elders called Kaima. This army composed of junior and senior warriors. Junior warriors were supposed to clear gardens for planting, defend the village against attack, and construct houses and fences. Families sharing the same house made up a territorial unit called Mbari. Each Mbari was under a council of elders headed by Muramiti. The position of the Muramiti was not hereditary but was entrusted to any experienced elder. The Muramiti performed judicial functions. Members of the council of elders must have paid some goats and beer and must have circumcised the eldest son of their houses to qualify. East African history, the Kikuyu Society. Social organization. Religiously, the Kikuyu believed in a supreme god called Ngai. Ngai who manifested himself through the sun, moon, rainbow, thunder and lightning. Kirinyaga in Kenya was believed to be Ngai's home. Shrines were built around the slopes of Kenya. Ngai could only be approached by community elders as a group but not as individuals. Ngai was consulted at all stages of life, e.g., at birth, marriage and death. The Kikuyu highly respected the spirits of the ancestors whom they believed to possess powers to punish and bless. Therefore sacrifices were offered to appease the spirits of ancestors. The Kikuyu society was also organized on clan basis and each clan was made up of age groups. Reka was further subdivided into age sets and initiation from one age set to another was after circumcision done on both boys and girls after every 5 years. Inheritance of property always followed the mother's line matrilineal. Land and children were all owned by the mother. Economic organization. Agriculture was their main activity and they mainly grew cereals like sorghum, maize and peas. Land was highly respected by the Kikuyu. A man with no land was not allowed to marry because his wife could not feed the family without it. On top of agriculture, the Kikuyu herded cattle, goats, sheep and kept bees. Fishing and rearing of fowls like chicken was a taboo among the Kikuyu, i.e. their social laws did not permit the consumption of fish and fowls. Division of labor existed among the Kikuyu. Men cleared the land, herded and milked animals as women planted and harvested crops and looked after their homes. The Kikuyu traded with their neighbors like the Maasai, Mbu, Kuma and Kamba for products like milk and butter. East African history, the Kikuyu Society.